Hey guys, I'm Nick. I'm the owner of Navarre Kayak Fishing, and today I wanted to take a few minutes and talk to you about why we created the Rules of Thumb Inshore Fishing series. Because really it was designed to point the fingers at the things that are important and the things that really aren't important. There's so much information out there in the world we live in that everyone's always constantly trying to sell you something. And the goal of going out catching fishing for me has always been about discovery. And I've learned over the years that it doesn't really matter what lure you use, as long as that lure is matching the proper presentation in the correct area, you're going to catch fish. That's why we touch bases on things like finding structure, going out, approaching the area slowly, observing areas before you cast, being in the right area. Because it doesn't matter how good of a fisherman you are or you think you are, if the fish aren't there, you're not going to catch them. So the whole goal of the entire series, which is going to go on for a long, long time, because there are so many simple steps that are often overlooked. A lot of people just pedal up into an area or rush into an area. They don't think about, hey, take a second and look over there at that flat, view the area. Have an understanding of what the bait fish are doing, what the predator fish are doing. Are there birds there? Are the birds diving in a certain area? Is that osprey or pelican flying over the same depth every single time? Can you see mullet jumping? Can you see bait fish skipping across the surface? Those are the things that are really, really important when you go out to find the fish. More often than not, that's way more important than the color of lure you choose to use. Whether it's pink or ultraviolet or purple or pick a color, it doesn't really matter, okay? Once you find fish that are feeding, there are so many different types of bait out there in the Santa Rosa Sound or the bays or any saltwater environment. If you put a bait that resembles a shrimp or a small minnow in front of a feeding fish, that fish is going to eat it. He's not going to consider, well, that one's pink. He didn't consider it as a big old hook sticking out of it either, all right? So when you go out to go fishing, keep these things in mind. You don't need to think about what the last 5 people told you to buy or use. Those guys are catching fish because they understand where the fish are. Being a good fisherman has nothing to do with anything other than knowing how to find fish. Once you know how to find fish, you will continue to catch fish over and over and over again. So I spend more time thinking about where the fish are than what I'm going to use. Because it doesn't matter what you're using if you can't find those fish. So our whole goal of the entire Rules of Thumb Inshore Fishing series is to help you guys catch more fish. And it's by going back to the simple things. Understanding tides, the wind, how much it's rained, because it's been raining for 2 days here. Last 2 mornings it's absolutely downpoured. We have a trip this afternoon. I'm going to take those things into consideration when we pick the place we're going to go. If there are no fish there, we won't catch any fish. So obviously we're going to go somewhere where there are fish. So next time you go to go fishing, don't worry about bringing 10 rods or worry about having the perfect color lure. Bait fish don't change colors. A mullet will always look like a mullet, regardless of what color the water is. Just keep that in mind. And go fishing to find fish. Once you find fish, you're going to be able to catch those fish with just about anything you bring with you. So if you guys have any questions or any topics that you would like to see addressed, give me a call at 850-264-3957 or send me an email at nick@navarrekayakfishing.com. As always, I look forward to you guys booking your next adventure. Have a good day.